is they replaced every single light on here with a check engine light. And we're gonna see this whole thing light up like a Christmas tree. Long time no see, guys. Been out for I think like a week or two now without any videos. Been trying to get my 240 prepped over here for the event that I'm having, October 25th. Drift event, Apple Valley Speedway, AKA Grange back in the day. Fun drift event. Right now, early bird specials on the website for getting tickets to come out there. Spectators can just come out there and watch anyways for $10. Anyways, Friday, October 25th, track day. So, been prepping this thing, took it to a car show, got my rear hatch glass in. Got this new Offbeat Garage logo done, so I got to get some stickers made of this too, and these are going to be on the site soon. So super sick and happy with how this thing turned out, especially with that dripping that purple right there. You know what I'm saying? I also got a coil rod radiator over here to go and put in the Miata, so that way the Miata can get driving again, and then work on the long travel for that one. Oh, and then of course dealing with the headache that is the S55 over here, coilovers and everything on it. It's all good. And in the meantime, my daily driver, which was my Mark IV Golf TDI, that you guys knew about from a while ago now, that has been a car that I've wanted to have for a while now. That baby right there, well, typical Euro problems. So this rear caliper, well, the rear pads were worn out, so I got new pads and everything for the rear. Then in the process of doing so, this rear caliper was seized up, so it wouldn't go back in to fit new pads. So I got a new caliper at the junkyard to go ahead and get it, and then in that whole sort of process, the brakes would not bleed, because in order to bleed the brakes, you need to go bleed the ABS system as well. So it's like this whole thing of me bleeding the brakes for ever and ever. I bled the brakes 6 different times on this thing, and still the pedal kind of feels a little bit mushy, but ever since I have this car, the pedals feel mushy, so I'm calling it good right now. Then the AC stopped working, then the window regulator broke. So I got the door panel, window regulator off, so I have that coming, so that way my window regulator can work again. So my favorite daily everyday to drive car has just been down on me, one thing after another. Then I also got wheels for this car, which I'm not going to tell you about, but I have wheels for this car already sitting, so I just need tires and adapters to put them on, and also coilovers. So I'm going to try and get some coilovers for this car, and then move on with the wheels and adapters. There's a lot of projects going on, and so many things happening, so I always got to constantly be in the background doing stuff for a whole bunch of different things. And then get this. But now what we're going to be talking about is the cluster in this car. So as you guys know, Volkswagens in general get check engine lights all the time. There's tons of memes about that. And then there's also the meme of, I paid for all these lights, I'm going to use all these lights when the whole dashboard is lit up. So today we got a special product with bad taste worldwide that I'm going to show you. Oof. And that is this baby right here. Teamed up with Illumisthetic for this. So the cool thing that they did with this cluster, which you may have noticed already, is they replaced every single light on here with a check engine light. So, brake fluid sign, check engine light. I'm pretty sure this is the hazard symbol right there or something, check engine light. Everything over here, traction control, ABS, every single thing is now a check engine light. I'd say truly internet worthy content right here, and I'm gonna be installing it in the car. Also, fun fact for you, another, European car thing. Volkswagen put part of the immobilizer system for the Golf inside the cluster. So I sent my cluster up to them so that way they can scan it and then make this whole design and everything like that. And because of that, I haven't been able to drive the car because once you take the cluster out, it immobilizes the car so you can turn it on and it'll just turn right back off a second later. Illumisthetic does a whole bunch of custom gauge clusters, the backgrounds of them. So the way that this gets done, forgot exactly how to do it on this one, but you're pretty much just able to unbolt it apart. Then you pop off all the needles for the gauges off, and then after that you can pretty much slide off all of these, and these are very flat little plastic pieces, and then they can go ahead and give you new ones and you can put those on your car. But as far as installing this thing, it's pretty easy. I mean, there's literally two bolts, I think that's all it is, and these 2 connectors. So I'm gonna get to it and we're gonna see this whole thing light up like a Christmas tree. Let's take a look at this now. All right, we got everything going. Where are my keys? Let's go. Dude, we have to do this at night. We have to do this at night, because there's no way that did it justice at all during the day. Oh, that's so sick. That's so sick. All right, I got it installed and it lit up and I could see all the check engine lights there, but it's definitely not gonna do it justice unless we do it at nighttime. So I'm gonna wait till it gets dark and then we can actually test this thing out and do it a proper video. See you guys in a few hours. All right, hopefully this is dark enough now. Let's check it out. Jesus. You know what I noticed though, is that a lot of these lights don't even light up. Like for instance, see, that's cruise control, right? So I just had that on. But when I go and turn on the car, the cruise control light won't come on. So I know a lot of these lights still have the potential to come on, but they don't when you're doing the startup. That's so sick, dude. All right, so I think this one right here is the seat belt. This is an actual check engine light. This is for like airbag. Oh, this one is for the brake being up. Let me see. Yeah, okay, that one's for the brake being up. And then I'm assuming that one's seat belt. Let me check. Yeah. Instruction manual has here. Yeah, there's all the lights over here. We got the airbag, cruise control, it's 3. Anti-shift lock, I think that's for automatics though. 4 glow plugs, 5 electronic power control, that's 6. 7 was high beams. Oh my goodness, it looks way sicker lit up. Yeah, so the high the high beams are a check engine light now. That is the greatest thing in the world. This is so lit, dude. It looks so good. Yeah, these are all check engine lights now, and these are all check engine lights. So the only thing that aren't check engine lights now are the turn signals. It looks so sick. Well, there's really only so much I can do to cover the gauge cluster, but I think that pretty much covered it all right there. It looks pretty sick with all the check engine lights lit up. I did drive it earlier today, and so far it's already been very confusing because I never realized how much I actually looked and saw what lights were coming on because I already had to reference that booklet. I think about 3 different times today to kind of figure out where everything was on here, but totally worth it. So if you are actually interested in something like this, you can check out Bad Taste Worldwide as well as Illumisthetic. They can get you covered on something along these lines. 10 out of 10. I'm glad to get this back in the car. I can actually drive this car again, get this window regulator in. I got a new battery for the car as well, so I can actually have a daily again. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you have notifications on. Other than that, check me out on Instagram, offbeat_garage, as well as the store, offbeatgarage.com. And other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!